Hello, welcome to the EconoChallenge and my not so wild vlog number 12. Okay, this vlog is going to be a little different. I'm going to tell you a little story about what I did last weekend, something we've all done, and before the end of the video, I'm going to ask you to put in the comments down below what you would have decided to do. Now, if you've spent as many years as I have hiking and wilderness camping, you have probably done this. Left a piece of gear behind at your campsite. Come on, work with me here. You've done it, and so have I. Now, if you realized your mistake right away, you'd probably go back and get it, and so would I. But what if you got all the way home? Would you go back and get it? That's the question I'm asking today. Okay, let me give you a little background on this story so you know what we're talking about. About 5 or 6 years ago, my parents bought me a Fitbit Flex. I know, that's quite the gift to give somebody, but I was gaining weight and I really did want to know what kind of calorie output I was doing on a daily basis, and that device will tell you pretty accurately what you're doing. The problem with it was the battery started to fail on it, and the bands that it fit into would rip quite frequently, and they eventually stopped supporting that version of the Flex. And so very recently this year, I replaced it with the Flex 2. To give you an idea of the value of the equipment we're talking about here, I paid $80 Canadian. From where I live, it's about a 2.5 hour drive one way and a 45-minute paddle to get to the Crownland campsite where I have left my Fitbit. We were doing some fishing. I wasn't catching anything, but my wife was. She caught a couple of fish. I was in charge of cleaning them so that we could eat them that day. I got a little blood on my arm, so I took the Flex off and left it on a couple of logs on this beautiful sand beach to go clean myself off, and never put it back on. Completely forgot about it. Probably because I was really eager to go eat those fish. They were good. Anyway, that was last weekend. So, I didn't realize that I had left it on the beach until the following day when we were already back home. If I had to put a number on it, I would say there's probably about an 80% chance that Flex is still sitting there. This is not a hugely popular wilderness lake. There's only 3 properties on it. Not a lot of people visit the lake. Even fewer would visit that campsite and beach. So like I said, there's a good chance that it's still sitting there on the beach. Of course, you have to factor in that it is a 5-hour round trip to go and get it. It's going to cost me about a half a tank of gas and an entire day to go and retrieve it. Now, I know this happens a lot. In the 20-25 years I've been wilderness hiking, I've found money. I have found a perfectly good folding bag chair sitting by a fireplace. The most expensive piece of gear I ever found was a beautiful pair of binoculars sitting on a stump by a lake. I found axes, I've found saws, I have found a full bottle of bear spray hanging on a branch. So I know this happens. And now it's happened to me. So what are some of my options? I could just forget about it, it's lost, leave it there. Someday somebody's going to find a reasonably brand new Fitbit Flex 2. Bonus for them. I could invest the $40 that I'm spending in gas towards purchasing a new one, shell out another 80 bucks, and I'm back in business. But I have left a trace, haven't I? And you all should know how I feel about that. That really bothers me. So, here's the question. Do I go back and try and find that Fitbit? Okay, we are off to discover the outcome of this little adventure. Did you put what you would do in the comments down below? Maybe scroll through some of the other comments and see what other people said they would do. Vote on the one you like best. And now, together, we will discover whether this was worth it or not. See you soon. I'll tell you one thing for sure. I could not have asked for a better day to do this. It is gorgeous out here. All right, we're almost at the beach now. I gotta admit, I'm getting kind of excited. I hope all this was worth it. What did you decide to do? Did you put that in the comments down below? Because in moments, we're about to reveal whether or not the Fitbit Flex 2 is still sitting on this beach. All right, here we go, the big reveal. Was it all worth it? Am I going to get a Fitbit Flex from this beach? Or did somebody else get it? Or some other critter get it? Let's find out. Yes, there it is. All right, the gamble paid off. It doesn't look chewed. In fact, it looks in perfect condition. Ready for me to put back on my wrist and start competing with my daughter in step competitions. Look at these conditions. That's the reflection of the sky on this mirror lake. I am definitely going fishing. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for coming along with me on this little adventure. I definitely look forward to seeing what you decided in the comments down below. If you want to see more EconoChallenge, you can click this link right here. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the comments down below. Bye for now.